Do you struggle with anxiety? It's a common problem that many people face. If you're currently dealing with high levels of anxiety, you are not alone. Many people experience some form of anxiety on a regular basis. Luckily, there are several ways that you can reduce the stress and anxiety in your life by using God as your source of strength. Anxiety can be an overwhelming feeling at times. This might lead you to ask, how can I reduce my anxiety with God? It is important to remember that these struggles are not a sign of weakness, they are part of being human. Let's discuss 3 ways you can connect with God to help reduce your anxiety and regain peace in your life. Read the words of God. Reading the words of God from the Bible can help you to reduce the stress and anxiety in your life. When you are experiencing anxiety, you may feel as though you are drowning in your emotions. You may also experience feelings of being trapped or being weighed down. Reading God's words can help to calm your fears and give you a sense of hope. By reading the Bible, you are taking time out of your day to quiet your mind and focus on the words of God. This can be helpful in reducing anxiety because it allows you to take your focus off of yourself and put it on something bigger than yourself. When you put all of your attention on your worries, fears, and anxieties, they only grow and become worse. By reading through the Bible, you can gain a new perspective on your life. You can learn how other people have dealt with similar struggles and how God has used these experiences to help them grow. You can find hope and strength by reading the words that God has for you. Pray to God. When you are in the midst of an anxiety attack, it can be difficult to find the words to pray. However, it is even more important during these times to pray to God. When you are struggling with anxiety, it can be helpful to pray for relief. However, you should also pray for patience during this time. God knows what you are dealing with, and He understands your struggles. By praying to God, you can gain the strength and courage to face your anxiety. You can ask God to help you overcome this struggle and find a way to move past these emotions. You can also pray that God would help those who are close to you who are struggling with anxiety. By praying to God, you are taking your anxiety and turning it over to Him. While you may not see results immediately, your prayers for help show God that you trust Him and that you seek His guidance and strength in your life. Find comfort in the presence of God. When you are experiencing high levels of anxiety, it can seem as though no amount of comfort will help to ease your fears and worries. However, by finding comfort in the presence of God, you can reduce the anxiety in your life and find hope. When you feel anxiety, it can be helpful to find a quiet place to sit and be still. You can take a few moments to close your eyes and put all of your attention on God's presence. By focusing on God's presence, you are able to take your focus off of your anxieties and worries and put it on God. You can ask for strength and comfort from God, and you can allow His love to flow through you and ease your fears and anxieties. Take a moment of quiet wherever you are. Take a walk in nature. Sit in a chair or location you find comfort. This isn't about some specific process as much as it is about you being comfortable and getting quiet. Then just talk to God as if He was right there next to you. Don't worry about a specific way. Just talk to Him. In conclusion, reading, praying, and finding comfort in God's presence are all helpful ways to reduce anxiety in your life. These are things that you can do whenever you feel anxious and need some relief. There are also several other ways that you can use God to reduce your anxiety and regain peace in your life. By turning to God, you can find the strength to overcome anxiety and struggles in your life. You can also find hope in God's words. He will help you to find a way out of your anxieties and fears, and He will comfort you along the way. When you are able to use God as your source of strength, you can reduce the stress and anxiety in your life and find peace. Build your relationship with God, and He will direct your path and create more peace in your moments.